So now we will see the effect of centrifugal couple due to the centrifugal force. As the body is taking a turn on a curved path, so because of this curvilinear means curved path, the one force will come into play. That force we call it as a centrifugal force, right? And due to this centrifugal force, the couple will generate, that is the centrifugal couple. So you know the centrifugal force is nothing but Fc is equal to mv square by r, where m is nothing but the mass of the vehicle and v is the velocity and r is the radius of curvature. So then you can find here, you can mention therefore the centrifugal couple, right? Or you can call it as a overturning couple due to the centrifugal force. So this overturning couple, right? Overturning couple, that we will denote it by C naught, right? So C naught is what? That C naught is equal to centrifugal force. It is acting radially outward, Fc into height of the center of gravity, right? So this is the overturning couple we got, right? Now, or you can say in simplified manner, you can mention centrifugal overturning couple is equal to mv square h by r, right? Due to this overturning couple, the reaction will generate on the will act on the road surface. That reaction will be same, that vertically upward on the outer wheel and downward on the inner wheel. And the reaction, we can say this vertical reaction is denoted by Q. So you can mention due to the overturning couple is balanced, is reaction is nothing but the balanced by the vertical reaction, right? And this reaction will be upward, that is vertically upward on outer wheel and downward on inner wheel, right? On inner wheel, right? On inner wheel. So now we can say that the magnitude of this reaction, so let the magnitude of this reaction is Q, that is capital Q, right? So on outer and inner, that magnitude reaction we can say Q into X, right, into that width of the track is equal to what? C naught. So if I say Q is equal to what? Q is equal to C naught by X, right? That is overturning couple by width of the track. So on each outer or inner wheel, you can say the vertical reaction at each of the outer or inner wheel. So you can mention that vertical reaction on each outer, right, outer or inner wheel is equal to what? Is equal to, you have a Q by 2, is it? Q by 2 is equal to C naught by 2x, or you can say the Q by 2 is equal to what? mv square h by 2rx. That is also you can mention here, that is mv square h by 2rx. Mass of the vehicle, velocity of the vehicle, height of center of gravity, radius of curvature, width, right? So this is the reaction you got on outer or inner wheel due to the overturning couple. So this reaction is acting upward on outer and downward on inner wheel. So this reaction also we can show here. So yes, we can show it here, that suppose this is your, which we have taken in the at the beginning of the class, let's say with this color. This is the inner wheel. I'll show you, that is vehicle is taken in left turn. So this is the inner wheel, and this Q by 2 will be downward on inner wheel. On this wheel also it will be downward only, right? Q by 2. But on outer wheel, this will be the upward, that is q by 2, and here also you have a q by 2, right? So now, so you got all the reaction on outer and inner wheel due to the weight of the vehicle, due to the gyroscopic couple of wheel and engine, and due to the centrifugal couple, that is due to overturning couple, right? So now we can mention that the total reaction on, you can write here that conclusion of this discussion, that you can say the total reaction, this is Rxn is the reaction on outer and inner, right, on outer wheel, right? So if I ask you the total reaction what you got on outer wheel, so on outer wheel you have a weight of the body, means due to the weight of the vehicle, the reaction is W by 4 upward, and this is the due to gyroscopic couple of wheel and engine, P by 2 is upward, and due to this overturning couple, Q by 2 which is upward. So the total reaction on outer wheel, you have a 3 reaction you generated, right? That is what you can write it here, just hold on, that W by 4 plus P by 2 plus Q by 2. Alright, so this is the total reaction we got on the outer wheel, right? Similarly, you can write total reaction on where? Inner wheel, right? On inner wheel. So on inner wheel reaction is what? Let's say this is your inner wheel, okay? So this is your inner wheel, that is W by 4 upward, P by 2 due to the gyroscopic couple downward, and due to overturning couple, Q by 2 is downward. So now your reaction, total reaction on inner wheel is nothing but, let's say this is the W by 4 upward, so it is positive, P by 2 is downward, negative, and Q by 2 is also downward, negative. So this is the total reaction on inner wheel, right? As the vehicle is taking a left turn, so we got the reaction on outer and inner wheel, weight by 4, P by 2 and Q by 2. That we see that on outer wheel, the reaction due to the overturning couple and gyroscopic couple is positive, means upward, and on inner wheel the downward. But if you remember that we've calculated the net gyroscopic couple, that you can make a point here, that note, right, that is C is equal to how you calculate. If you remember, C is equal to, I told you, C plus minus CE, right? When it is rotating in opposite same direction, there is no problem, right? If the wheel and engine are rotating in opposite direction, we will use the minus sign. It means that C is equal to CW minus CE, right? This is the case when it is rotating, wheel and engine are rotating in opposite direction. In this particular case, just if you can make a point that if CE is greater than CW, then the net gyroscopic couple will come negative, right? So when such condition will be takes place, then what will happen, that P by 2, that reaction due to the gyroscopic couple will be upward on inner wheel. Very, very important point, this we are going to we are discussing. And Q by 2, that is reaction due to the overturning couple, this is also upward on inner wheel, right? But this P by 2 and Q by 2 is downward in outer wheel, right? Downward on outer wheel. When this condition you have to take, when the wheel and engine are rotating in opposite direction, and that gyroscopic couple due to the engine is greater than the gyroscopic couple due to the wheel, then the net gyroscopic couple you will get the negative. So in such particular cases, that the reaction due to the net gyroscopic couple on inner wheel will be upward, and due to overturning couple will also upward, but the reaction due to the gyroscopic couple and the overturning couple on outer wheel will be downward. That cases will be reversed, right? So this point you should remember, and then based on this discussion we will solve some numerical problem in subsequent classes. Thank you.